Good morning, everyone. We're so glad to see all of you. My name is Miss Heather, and this is...
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Juliana.
We're both children's librarians at the Clifton Public Library. We're so glad to welcome you to our Toddler Story and Playtime. Now, we feel that this is a very important time for parents and their children together to enjoy this program. We really believe that children are made readers on the laps of their parents. And by doing this program together and following along all the gestures, singing along, saying the rhymes with us, we make this a very interactive program, and that will help your child build all of the skills that they need to succeed as readers later in life. So this really builds the pre-literacy skills. Again, it's best if adults do this program and interact with it along with your children. So we're going to start off with a hello song, and Miss Juliana will lead us.
All right, everybody, let's wave hello to start the program together. We'll go through the hello song a couple of times. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Great job. Let's do that one more time. Ready? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Great job, everyone.
Now we're going to sing together. We have 3 verses to the song. So first we're going to clap, then we're going to tap our toes, which you can't see my toes, but I'll be tapping them, and then we're going to touch our nose. And we encourage you to sing along at home. This is very easy and very repetitive. And this is how it goes. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands early in the morning. This is the way we tap our toes, tap our toes, tap our toes. This is the way we tap our toes early in the morning. This is the way we touch our nose, touch our nose, touch our nose. This is the way we touch our nose early in the morning. Good job, everyone.
This next rhyme is called My Thumbs Are Starting to Wiggle, and we're going to wiggle a bunch of different parts of our body. So let's start with our thumbs. That's something small and easy to wiggle around, right? My thumbs are starting to wiggle. My thumbs are starting to wiggle. My thumbs are starting to wiggle. And now so are my hands. My hands are starting to wiggle. My hands are starting to wiggle. My hands are starting to wiggle. And now so are my toes. My toes are starting to wiggle. My toes are starting to wiggle. My toes are starting to wiggle. And now so are my feet. My feet are starting to wiggle. My feet are starting to wiggle. My feet are starting to wiggle. And now so is my body. My body is starting to wiggle. My body is starting to wiggle. My body is starting to wiggle around and around and around. Great job, everyone. It's nice to get up and get moving during the day.
Next, we have a rhyme called Here's a Cup. So we're going to cup our hands around almost as if we're holding a thermos or a juice cup or something. So cup your hand like this, and then we're going to do the same with our other hand and bring them together to make a pot of tea. Here's a cup, and here's a cup, and here's a pot of tea. Now we're going to pour the cup. So make a cup with one hand and stick your thumb out to make a spout and pour your tea into your cup. So pour a cup, ready, switch, and pour a cup, and have a cup with me. You can make a fun slurping sound if you like. So let's do that one more time. Here's a cup, and here's a cup, and here's a pot of tea. Pour a cup, and pour a cup, and have a cup with me. So what kinds of things do you like to drink? What kind of things do you pour into cups? What about mommy and daddy? What do they like to drink?
All right, it's time for our first story, which is called Pugtato Finds a Thing. It's a very silly story. So this is Pugtato Finds a Thing, and it's by Sophie Corrigan. This is Pugtato. He's a simple, good spud, and a spud is another word for potato. He can often be found digging in the mud. See him digging around there? One day, he planted some seeds in the ground. He dug up a thing, all shiny and round. I wonder what that is. Pugtato thought hard, but he hadn't a clue what this thing was or what it could do. So he cleaned up the thing and he took it away to show his best spuddies to see what they'd say. High in the shrub, Tweetroot fluttered her wing. Tweetroot, come down! What on earth is this thing? That thing's for me to keep warm in my nest, Tweetroot says. So she plopped down upon it and puffed out her chest. She's sitting on it like the eggs. Oh, that's much too warm now. I'm afraid we can't stay. Then Pugtato grabbed Thing and they went on their way. He then asked Tomatoed down by the puddle, do you know what this is? It has me befuddled. That thing is for bouncing, he croaked. What a treasure! And he gave it a wet, bouncy lick for good measure. Oh, this won't do, Pugtato said with a sigh, and he took the thing away to give Pursnip a try. Pursnip was napping, which was not a surprise, but a woof from his friend made him open his eyes. Sorry to wake you, but I am confused. Can you tell me how this little thing should be used? Of course, Pursnip purred as he stretched out his paws. That thing is for scratching to sharpen my claws. He's scratching it all up. As soon as Pugtato heard Pursnip's advice, he had second thoughts. Scratching's not very nice. Finding out about Thing was a difficult task, but Pugtato had lots more best buddies to ask. Carrot thought Thing was for gnawing and chewing. And Cowbidge, well, he simply stared at it, mooing. He was staring at it. Pugtato showed Thing to the 3 Brussels snouts. They snuffled and snorted that thing all about. But they snuffled so hard, it shot up like a spring. Right to Cauliflower, who gave chase to the thing. He's chasing it around. Cauliflower was sure a new toy had been found, and as he barked at Thing loudly and tossed it around. Now Pugtato was worried. He'd become quite attached. He didn't want Thing to get dirty and scratched. But when Thing rolled away from his best buddy's paws, it landed near Crocoli's big, snappy jaws. Oh dear, yelped Pugtato, that isn't good. And he ran off with Thing just as fast as he could. There he goes. When he came to the field, there, mysterious and tall, stood Unicorn on the cob, the wisest of all. Hello, do you know what this strange thing might be? Like everyone else, you're much smarter than me. Oh, little Pugtato, you must follow your heart, for it holds all the answers that sets you apart. Pugtato stared hard at the thing he had found. Perhaps it's just shy, so it hides underground. I may not know much, but I know when I see a thing that needs hugs. So here's one from me. And he gives the thing a hug. But what's that? As Pugtato was wagging his cute tato tail, there suddenly appeared a curly kale snail. Pugtato was happy, despite being muddy. I know what you are. You're my newest best spuddy. This is Pugtato. He may not feel smart, but he's wiser than most when he follows his heart. And there are all the friends hanging out together. The end. Great job listening, everybody.
Next we have a movement activity. So we're going to all stand up and you can follow along with the movements that we do. Let's all stand up and do a movement activity together. So we're going to kind of shake things out and do lots of movement, because that's really important to get up and move around during the day. So let's start by shaking out our arms. Can you go shake, shake, shake? Shake out your arms. And how about your legs? Can you shake out your legs? Very good. How about shake your head? Go, shake your head. Good job. Let's reach up as high as we can. Way up high. And then bend down as low as you can. Bend down low and touch the ground. How about wiggle your hips? Can you wiggle your hips? Good job. How about wiggle your shoulders? How about wiggle your shoulders and your arms? Wiggle everything. Good job. How about we spin around? Now, can you tap your head? Very good job. Now tap your shoulders. How about tap your elbow? Can you switch and tap your other elbow? Excellent job. How about your cheeks? Can you tap your cheeks? And your chin, can you tap your chin? And your nose, can you tap your nose? And wiggle your ears. Good job, everyone. Very good job.
Our next rhyme is called 8 Pigs. It's a fun little finger play, so you can stick up your hands like this and follow along. We'll go through this one a couple times. 2 mother pigs lived in a pen. Each had 4 babies, that made 10. These 4 babies were plain and white. These 4 babies were black as night. All 8 babies loved to play, and they rolled and they rolled and they rolled in the mud all day. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Get your thumbs back up for the 2 mother pigs. 2 mother pigs lived in a pen. Each had 4 babies, that made 10. These 4 babies were plain and white. These 4 babies were black as night. All 8 babies loved to play, and they rolled and rolled and rolled in the mud all day. Great job, everyone.
Our next rhyme is called Autumn Leaves, and we can stand up for this one. It goes, autumn leaves are turning. We're going to turn around. Autumn leaves are turning, turning, turning. Autumn leaves are turning orange and brown. Now we're going to wave our arms and dance. Autumn leaves are dancing, dancing, dancing. Autumn leaves are dancing in the wind. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and have them fall down. Autumn leaves are falling, falling, falling. Autumn leaves are falling to the ground. Good job. Let's do that one more time. Autumn leaves are turning, turning, turning. Autumn leaves are turning orange and brown. Autumn leaves are dancing, dancing, dancing. Autumn leaves are dancing in the wind. Autumn leaves are falling, falling, falling. Autumn leaves are falling to the ground. Good job, everyone.
This next rhyme is called 2 Little Blackbirds, and we're going to hold up our hands like this and pretend they're 2 little blackbirds. 2 little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Let's do that one again. Ready? 2 little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Great job, everyone.
Our next story is going to teach us about the holiday Diwali. So this is a very special holiday that is this year is taking place on November 14th, which is a Saturday. Now this is a Hindu celebration of light. So a lot of people from India, both who live in India currently and have moved to other places like America, this is an important holiday that they celebrate. So we're going to read a story that teaches us about the holiday Diwali. So this book is called, the title of this book is Shub Diwali, which is a way of saying holy or happy Diwali to express joy in the celebration of Diwali. Grandpa watches the waning moon. The festival is coming soon. So you can see there's just a little crescent of moon left. And when the crescent disappears and we have the new moon, which is when the moon is dark in the sky, that's when Diwali happens. Our house must look its very best. Diwali is here, no time to rest. So it's very important to clean up the house, and everybody is helping out. We hang buntings of mango leaves. They welcome gods, Grandma believes. So they're decorating the house. Rangoli out dispels the gloom. It brings sparkle to every room. So this is a very special glittery powder that they use to make beautiful artwork. You can see here's some in this room, and they put it into every room and make beautiful designs. We wear new clothes to mark the chill. We have waited all through the year. So it's fun to get new clothes. Time for stories about our gods who fought evil against all odds. So Grandma is telling the story. We ring the bells this darkest night. We sing the hymns, chant and recite. The moon is new as night descends. We light the lamps with all our friends. So lighting lamps on this day is a very important part of the celebration. You can see all the lamps they're lighting. We exchange gifts and homemade sweets. We greet our neighbors on the street. Fireworks whiz, shimmer and glow. The skies brighten in a sparkly show. Dinner's ready, it's full of treats. So lots of yummy food to eat together. We stay awake as night retreats. So here they are, they're dancing or playing different kinds of games and having lots of fun. It's good fortune the new year brings. It's lucky to start brand new things. Shub Diwali to one and all. We wish you joy, big and small. And here they're exchanging presents with their family. So that is the end of that story. This book and many others about Diwali can be checked out on Hoopla for free using your library code. And you can learn more about this holiday if you're interested. Thank you for listening, everyone.
This next rhyme is about Diwali, just like the book Miss Heather just read. So we're going to do a few motions together. We'll go through it twice together. Ready? Diwali is here. Diwali is here. Happiness arrives. Happiness is here. Diwas lighted in every house. Those are the little lanterns you saw. Rangoli patterns in every house. Diwali is here. Diwali is here. Happiness arrives. Happiness is here. All right, let's do that one more time. Diwali is here. Diwali is here. Happiness arrives. Happiness is here. Diwas lighted in every house. Rangoli patterns in every house. Diwali is here. Diwali is here. Happiness arrives. Happiness is here. Great job, everyone, and happy Diwali to everybody who celebrates.
So now we're going to sing together a goodbye song. So we will had a wonderful time together with you today, but unfortunately we must say goodbye. So let's all sing it together. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you all again. Good job. Let's do that one more time. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you all again.
All right, great job, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Remember to check out our calendar for all the events we have coming up. We have a lot of really fun virtual events coming up, and they're free. Also, we'll be linking the Hoopla books below, which you can use for free with your library card. So thank you very much to everybody for coming, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.